Hey, I'm back. I wanted to also come on and share nothing ever relates to currently what's going on with my uh, ex-husband, but when we were together, in retrospect, it all came to light. Everything just by the time I was 29, I think it was 29 or 30, when the frontal lobe finally develops. For some people, it varies, but before you're 30, it usually has developed. But in retrospect, at that point, and along with a lot of other things that I had been experiencing in my previous marriage, um, I'm gonna make a series again of things that I had to deal with my narcissistic ex-husband when I was still considered his new supply or the new girl, new person, whatever it was. And I mean, it goes from when you deal with these people based on what they tell their family members, the family members believe it. And unfortunately, so they treat you a certain way as well. They treat you based on what the narc has lied to them. There were times, just he would go to people that I knew and talk about me and say that we weren't equally yoked, because at the time I wasn't in a church. He was, which was all a facade. There are different types of narcissists that go to church as well. Really crazy. There would be times, he has three children. There's a child older than my 20-year-old, and then my son is 18. He'll be 19 soon. So my ex-husband has a total of four children, three young adults and a baby, a newborn. But the thing is, it was so crazy in retrospect, and I'm sitting here like, what the shit was I thinking? I was believing the crap that he was saying. Well, there was times when I would be visiting him, and the woman he had pregnant at the time would come there at the same time. He never had his own place. He would live with his parents. But the thing was, in retrospect, he would say, well, she just comes over. My mama invited her. And I'm like, why would your family be so messy and like just crazy stuff? I'll give you more detail about different scenarios and times when I had to deal with him. And I, you know, it came to a point where it was me realizing all along the bullshit was him. Even in previous relationships, when he had talked to me, the woman that he had a child with prior to me, he was in a relationship and living with another woman while he got her pregnant. That woman kicked him out, and he still wasn't steady with the first woman he got pregnant. And then he started trying to date me, which I was very apprehensive in the beginning. I should have stayed that way. But again, I did have my children, so that's a good thing.